time shot, it's time shot. I'm in the place where my friends are, and I know together we'll go far. Yeah, time shot, it's time shot, and I'm still doing things the time shot way. Hello, people. It's Poet, and we're back in TimeShot. You can see that I've been vined again, and this is not new. It's been actually like this for probably even a couple weeks now. Oh, it takes so long when I do it this way. I gotta get flint and steel and do this the proper way. I'm not gonna do work on this today though, but I'm gonna just use flint and steel. That's one of the huge benefits to having a base made entirely of stone and quartz. But you can see that someone came by, and I'm blaming Aderum. I'll be perfectly honest. I know that I've given, look at that, even in there. I've given Mara, oh my goodness. I've given Mara flack for this, because I think it's easy to blame her. I'm pretty sure she's innocent, although she may be a great liar. I'm not going to assume that. I think this is Addy. He's been awfully quiet about it. He was the guy who brainstormed doing this to me before. So I am going to assume again that he is responsible. Look at this. Oh, it's going to take so... Oh, man. It takes so long. Fire will help. Oh, but... Oh, around there is going to be so annoying. Man. Actually, you know what? On the bridges, it's not... It looks like it's difficult, but it's not, because you just sever it right at the bottom, and it breaks the whole thing. It's the ones that are on the sides of buildings. Like, I actually cleared it off of there a few days ago. It was all growing along the side of my donor hall there. So I had to clear all of that out, unfortunately. But not inside. I forgot inside. Oh my goodness. It's too much work. Okay. Oh my goodness. Along these two. See, it's not so bad when you do something like that. Come on. There's one. There's two. 3. There we go. Man. All right. Anyway, there's that I have to, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere again. Not quite as extensive as it was, but I have actually, like, I think he did it in 2 stages. Like, I went around and I cleaned up all the vines that I saw. And now I've come back, and there's more vines. So, he's coming on after I get offline, and he's putting more vines. I swear to God, he's done it at least once. So, that's sort of annoying. I've got some blocks that I'm actually going to throw inside of here right now. I am trying to cook up as much stone as possible. Like, I have tons of stone, and I'm cooking as much as I can. Simply because these blocks of iron I don't need, probably. Actually, you know what? I'll keep a few, because I'll get to that in a second. I'll probably forget. Alright, so today, big news. I don't think I've talked about it, actually, yet. But me and my wife, the lovely Winter, we have been looking for a house. And we haven't been looking very long, a couple weeks at best, of serious looking. And before that, we were just, browsing listings online, looking at houses online. But for the last couple weeks, we've been seriously looking. Second house that we ever stepped foot in and saw, we loved it to the point where we actually decided, you know what? We're going to make an offer on this house. We're going to actually try to buy this house. And so that, big news, that's where we're at. We are in the process of buying our first home together, which is pretty cool. It's the first home that she's ever owned, like put her name on. Second home for me, really, that I've put my name on. But my first home in America. So this is really exciting for both of us. It definitely comes with its frustrations, with its own set of problems and issues, on many different elements and many different aspects, which I can get into in a second. But I also wanted to show you guys, like, look at what I've been doing here. So I got a comment, and it was from a guy named Matthias, I believe his name was. I don't know him. Just a viewer, probably watching right now. Hey, how's it going? I tweeted out a picture. I tweeted out a screenshot of the comment. So if you go to my Twitter, you can actually see the comment that was made, and it was such an easy comment, telling me to set up a beacon. Now, in the last episode, I actually did talk about that. I actually talked about setting up a beacon and how I was like, yeah, well, I don't know that I'll really want to do that. It's a lot of work. I don't know if it'll be worth, like, I'd have to move it every, like, 30, 60 blocks, whatever it is. I actually should go up and get more torches. Before I dive into this project, I'm going to get more torches as I talk about our new best friend Matthias here. So I hope that's their name. It's probably Matthew or something. But anyway, I thought about it, and I didn't have enough iron blocks on me at the time. I went and I grabbed a ton more. I got so many iron blocks right now, like, to build a full beacon, and we're talking about like a 4-tiered beacon. Takes about roughly two and a half stacks of the base material. So you can use like emerald, diamond, gold, I think, and iron. And I chose iron because I've just got so much of it. So you saw, like, even with, I used 2.5-ish stacks of iron blocks to build the beacon, the full beacon. I still have, look at this. Look. I still have got 2 stacks and 8 iron blocks. That's after everything. It's just crazy. I'll just take some of these. Make myself a set of torches. There we go. Oh, you know what? I'll put these. I got these off a mob. Pretty good boots. Minus the durability. Mr. Mocking Cow, what are you doing? What are you doing? Cow's climbing ladders. I put buttons on the doors, so now he's trying to escape the other way. So yeah, that's, I have tons of iron. Tons and tons and tons of it. So I built a full beacon. This is the very first, you don't understand. This is like the very first time maybe a second time, like minus like building it at spawn on season 1 or something. The first time that I've ever really built a full beacon. For a project, definitely the first time. And I think back to season 1. Season 1, I had that massive donor hall. And it took me so long to dig out the interior of that donor hall. It broke through, and I was using iron picks. Efficiency 5, yes, but iron picks, gold picks. And that's just what I used. I didn't really know any better. And I didn't think there was much of a benefit. I sort of saw, but I chose to ignore it for some reason. I don't know why. This is all cooking up. Look at, I got just so much stone, cobblestone, cooking constantly. I've got blaze rods I grabbed from spawn in there. It's all wonderful right now. Like this is coming along nicely. I'm cooking up all this stone, and look at it. I've got like basically full double chest full. I mean, I actually need to probably put a second one in here with more hoppers or something. Just because there's just so much stone. And I'm going to use that for the walls. So the walls are going to be out of cobblestone or out of stone brick. We've been through that. And that's why I've put these hopper systems through this tunnel. But here's the wonder of using a beacon. Look at all of this. All of this is completely cleared out. This was stone like yesterday. This whole tunnel up to that back wall. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. So you can see that I actually put a beacon. Here's one of the beacon areas. So I put one of the beacons here, and I finished off this entire section. Didn't take too long. In all total, doing a section probably takes 20 minutes. And it blows my mind how fast. Now, the only real problem, and you can see I have another hopper system here going. It's cooking its stone. Not as much stone in there, but there's always more to pick up, as you can see. I'm still working on this section here. But like working on a section like this, like I said, from here, here's my beacon. You can see my beacon right here. There it is in all its glory. This look at how fast I can mine. It's just nuts. Like I said, the only problem is that my picks, okay? So my picks, they burn out real fast. Come on. Look at how fast I'm picking up cobblestone so fast. Like that was a stack. That was a stack. Like that's how fast I'm picking up cobblestone. Crazy. So here's the next section, and you know I was digging out these little sections here, just to break up the monotony of it all. And it's actually really helped, because then I have sort of a central spot to stop my mining. And this beacon, you can see that I don't have the effects right now, but that beacon will easily cover this entire thing. That's how fast it works. So you can see that I have the effects now, haste 2. And I'll just show you guys for just as an example. Okay, so here's typical. So let's go. And look at how fast. It's insane. It's insane. Okay, and I got to the end, and then so you can see I didn't have the effect. Let's see, and they just wore off, and I probably would have gotten a little further had I not fallen through there, but I can easily do a full section, like and going the other way too. Just as easy. Just as easy. Let's go. Whoop, falling through. It's okay. It's uneven because I broke that to show you guys. There was our beacon. I'll go back and fill that in later. And there we go. So, and then I just kind of follow the template. See, I didn't actually follow the template here, unfortunately. So I'll probably have to go back and redo this one block here. But yeah, I do actually. This one block right here, I have to redo the whole way along. And then for sections like this, I just cover it in, like so. I do the same over here, like so. And then I'll do the same for up here. I might throw a torch or two, you know, just to stop mob noises. But not entirely necessary when I find a cave like that. And then, yeah, like that, I think. Oops, I sealed myself in. Yep. Probably not good to do that. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. And boop, that's good. Cool. Yeah, because that's... So, okay, let's see. No, this is actually... have to go along like that. And then that can be up. Okay. We're good. We're golden. When I meet dirt, gravel, and so on like that, it's kind of always a pain as well. I have to chip that away. But look at how fast this is going. I'm actually not being as efficient as I usually am. I'll show you guys kind of the system that I use when I get to the end here, and hopefully I have enough fuel left here. Ooh, uh-oh. I'm gonna run out. Yeah, I'm gonna run out. And there we go. So I'll show you guys. We'll go to the end. We got ender pearls, so I can take my time here. Creepers, skeletons, mobs in general have been a nightmare while working on this project. Just because, you know, I'm digging sections like this, they'll spawn up top like that, and then it's a real pain in the butt. Okay, so let's do a section up here. I'll show you the way that I usually go about it. Okay, so I have to mine out this section here. So I'll just go like this all the way along. And it really just goes that fast. It's actually insanity how fast that goes. But I found that like making huge sections like this, not a good idea because of the dark spots. So I tend to try my best and finish off one section at a time, one slice at a time. You know, now I'll go along this way and finish this section off. Okay? That's way better for me. And you can go further too. Because if you're, oops, you see, this is why I carry extra blocks of iron, just in case. The beacon will still keep working. Haste 2, as long as you repair it, and it stays fine. But anyway, if you only break 2 blocks instead of the big 4 blocks, you can actually sprint a lot faster too. So it really depends on the situation. But man, this has saved me so much time and effort. So much. So I owe it all to one comment inspiring me to at least try it. You know, at least give it a try. You can see here that I've got a ton more cobblestone ready to go. So there's that section there that we're working on. Then there's this section here that I haven't looked at all. And then we're done. I'm not kidding you. When I first started this project, I said, and I said it on video, it will take me approximately 2 months of digging to finish. 2 months of digging. That little section there and the one before it, and we're done. And then we are done. See, here's another hole. They're not that far up. You know, I was scared that I was going to hit like an extreme hills or something, but it never happened. I never did. So I got lucky, I guess, with where I placed my my blocks. However, this one in particular, like you can, I'll pillar up. We'll show you guys. We'll show you guys where I'm at and where might be a problem in a few. Okay, so you can see there's where my beacon is right now. Hello, goodbye. Oh boy, stop it. Stop it. Don't run away from me. Better take care of this guy too. All right. Man. What a pain in the butt that was. Okay, let's pick up, yeah, the dirt here. Let's see if I can repair. Nope. Well, I can always beautify that later. It's not a big deal though. Like here's, yeah, no, I'll worry about that later. But you can see that's where my beacon is now. That little white line. The spot that I have yet to do, that little tiny section, it's like right in the middle of this big mountain, this little hill here. So, big mountain, little hill. You know what I mean. It's in the extreme hills. It's going to be annoying. Yeah, it's like right in the center of it. So that's something that I have to deal with. But you can see, like that's the only section left. I'm gonna quickly here put more stone in here. This one's almost full up as well. Yeah, it's still got a ways to go, and look at all this coal that I got left. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'll pull out a couple of those because I'm still going here. You can see really cool sections like this skeleton over there, but cool section that's open there. Cool section that's open here. These are going to be windows, of course. I'm not going to hide the natural beauty of the world if I can help it. Got a little cave thing there. A little cave there. All the caves and stuff, I purposefully did not seal up. And this one even, I was tempted to break a hole here because that's the surface. That's the surface. And I can almost see it from within my tunnel here. That's really cool. I could just break a hole right there and see the daylight. So, this section was really annoying because I'm like right in the desert or something. And digging these top blocks, sand would fall, and then like there was water above it, and it would flood my entire cave. Really, really annoying. Get out. Creepers are spawning in behind me even. I brought all these torches and I'm not using them. Oh man, creepers spawning. Like it's not lit up enough. But it's such a chore to light it up enough that I don't even know what I'm going to do. It's like, it just requires so many torches that I might just wait until I'm done placing all the blocks before I place all the torches. Because otherwise I'm just going to be working to remove all these torches as I go. Man, it's so crazy to me just how fast this all came together. You can see a little bed there that I've got. More cobble, of course. And a bunch of other blocks and stuff. I'll throw these in here, actually. Oh, that's where... Okay. I lost some blocks of iron. I didn't know where they went. Okay. Oh, another thing that I wanted to point out. So we're in the mesa now. You can see the gold and stuff everywhere. And I've actually got quite a bit of gold out of this deal, too. Was there any in there? No, I must have picked it up. This spot right here where you see all this cobblestone, that's probably where I had the beacon. Yeah, there's the hole for the beacon too. I sealed that one in particular, but only a couple blocks sealed. One of the things that happened to me, and this must be a 1.13.1 glitch that I discovered. It's really unfortunate, is that when I am dealing with a beacon that mines so fast, it mines as fast as it does, my inventory for some reason stops registering. My inventory just stops registering. And what I mean by that is like I'll have tons of blocks, my inventory will be completely full, and I'll empty a slot. So like here, I'll give you a demonstration. I'll give you a perfect demonstration. So let's pick up this diorite again. Okay. And I'll fill my inventory with it. Okay. So this is like, pretend this is all cobblestone or whatever. It's a combination of everything, right? So my inventory's full. I'm walking along, okay, and I'm mining away, and I see, oh, there's some coal on the ground, okay? So like, oh, coal on the ground. I can't pick it up because my inventory is full. I will take away a stack of blocks, and the coal won't go there. And it's really frustrating how that happens. And it's like, well, why is it doing that? So then I like try moving things around. I threw out, oh, it's so stupid. I threw out my sword and my pick. Okay. I threw them on the ground. And they were just like they weren't invisible. They were on the ground, like, you know, like that. And I was picking up like other blocks, but my inventory wasn't filling up. So they were staying blank. Like I was picking up the blocks, like blip, 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 blip. I'm picking up stacks of blocks. I look at my inventory and it still looks empty like this. Okay. And I'm like, what the heck? Why am I not able to, why isn't it filling up these blocks? I picked up my sword and my pick, but they stayed invisible. So I like clicked in the spots and I was clicking out blocks and I was like, why are things turning invisible in my inventory? And I guess what happened is that they just sat on the ground. They were invisible. I didn't pick them up. They despawned. I had to go back all the way to spawn, all the way to the end farm, work at making brand new pick, brand new diamond sword, using mending books, using sharpness, putting sweeping edge, putting efficiency. I enchanted like 20 diamond picks to get efficiency 5. I enchanted like 20 diamond swords to get sharpness 5. Insane work. And it cost me, with all the picks that I'm making, so you can see my pick is at durability of 746. And every time I go to the end farm and heal it back up, I gain levels. I was up to like level, I don't know, 80 or 90, like 85, 80, 86. And all the levels needed to re-enchant all the tools, it brought me back down to like level 40 or so. Like it was a pretty huge hit to my level count. Not that I care about that, but I'm just saying, you know, that's what it did. And the glitch happened to me a second time. Luckily, it didn't destroy my pick or anything, but it destroyed the cobblestone that I was trying to pick up, or the coal or something that I was trying to pick up. And it's like, well, what the heck is going on? I then relogged, and the stuff appeared in my inventory. Like, that had been missing. It just was there all of a sudden. And it happened a third time with iron blocks. So I went to go make my beacon again, and I tear my beacon down. And it leaves me with 2.5 stacks of iron blocks roughly. And after all that, is this done? No, it's not. Looks like I ran out of coal here. Here's some gold here. I ran out of space is one of the problems. Yikes. Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll take the glass, I guess. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in there and that in there. And we'll cook a few more stacks. I'm going to need... extra storage down here. But anyway, it ate up. What I was going to say is it ate up like 20 blocks of iron. And I went to go build my beacon again, and it was just missing. The 20 blocks of iron were just missing, and I couldn't finish my beacon. And I was like, what the heck? Why did it do that? I relogged, and there they were. 20 iron blocks just appeared in my inventory. So it's sort of annoying. It's only happened like 3 times total, but it did cost me a sword and a pick. Really frustrating. But you know what? A sword and a pick. Before the days of mending, I mean, I would have gone through 20 picks probably anyway. So, you know, I don't feel so bad. It's still a work in progress. Obviously, I'm not quite 100% done, but you can see, I mean, 2 months of work. It's worth building a beacon, tearing down a huge section, and then moving the beacon. It's so worth it. So worth it. I had no idea. But it's so very worth it. So, anyway, that's kind of the episode, guys. I just wanted to update you guys on the fact that me and my wife are working on getting a house. I didn't get too into that. The problems that we're facing right now. With buying a house, there are several aspects. So there's the financial. Okay, so we had to work on my credit. I didn't have any credit. It was like I was a new baby in the U.S. I didn't have a credit card. I never had a bill in my name. I never had any of that. So, and I couldn't get any of that because I wasn't a permanent resident at that time. So I got a credit card. I made little payments on it every single month, month after month after month, making sure I was paying it on time, building up. I got my credit score finally after months and months of waiting. So if you don't know, and I'm sure that some countries probably don't even have, but a credit score is a number that credit bureaus use, banks use, lenders use to gauge how trustworthy you are, how good you are with credit, with paying back money that you don't have, essentially. My credit score is really, really, really good, like 800, and that's after 800 is a good number, by the way. And that's after about 6 or 7 months of just working at it. So now that I had credit, we could get a pre-approval. We got our mortgage papers all in order. And now it's just a matter of trying to get that all figured out. We did the home inspection, paid like $400 for a home inspection. The house is it's leaking in the basement. I went there right after one of the worst rainstorms, and the whole house was like flooded in the basement, and that's where I wanted my office. So like I was freaking out. Wynn was freaking out. Our realtor was freaking out. It was crazy. That's all crazy. A gift. My dad said that he would pay me a gift to cover some of the costs. And then he just reneged on it. He just took it back. And I mean, it's sort of in his right, but it's sort of a jerk thing to do. He could have stayed true to that, but he didn't, and it's something that, fortunately, very, very fortunately, my mortgage lender was willing to work on. And I talked to her this morning, and she was like, oh, no. I don't know why the numbers are saying that. Because I was like, there's no way that we can make up that cost. There was a number that we had to owe at the time of closing, and that's like 2 months from now, really. In 2 months, I could be moving, which is going to be crazy. But in 2 months, it was like, okay, well, that's something. We're owing like over 10 grand, like 11,000 something dollars, almost 12. And it's like, wait a minute, like there's no way we can afford that. That's not possible. And she saw that number and she's like, whoa. That's not what you owe. That's not at all. Like, I don't know where that number came from, but that's not what you owe, first of all. So we're going to fix that. And second of all, we can work with you, like just because your dad isn't going to pay you a gift money anymore doesn't mean that we can't work with you still. So that's a huge relief. I talked to the inspector who inspected the house, and he was like, oh, no, the problems with the water, that's easily fixed with the eaves troughs or something. And, putting a weeping tile in. I'm getting kind of house technical right now, but, also nothing to really be concerned about. And there was some faulty electrical. They're going to fix that before we move in, and it's going to be nice. It's going to be all right. So it's been stressful, granted, very. But we're dealing with it. We're dealing with it. There have been tears shed. There have been hearts broken. You know, me and Win went shopping last night, and it sounds kind of corny. You know, shopping. Well, what's that? You know, like, why would that? What's that for? Yeah, you know what shopping's for, but what I mean is, like, shopping to us is a major stress relief. We both enjoy doing it together. I hate doing grocery shopping on my own. I can't stand it. Cannot stand it. But with my wife, like, going to the store, it's fun. It's comfortable. It's enjoyable. I don't mind doing it. I actually enjoy doing it. So, you know, so we went shopping, and that was nice, and we were able to do some shopping and relax a little bit, you know, like, get over this whole stress thing. And I went and I cleaned the kitchen for my wife too, just to, you know, it's been needing it a little bit, and we both hate doing it. But I thought to myself, you know what, like, she deserves that. She's been through a stressful day. I've been through a stressful day, but, you know, I don't mind. Let's clean up some of the kitchen. So I did that. And, you know, with all that combined, and now I've got some good news to give her. I haven't given her the good news yet that the mortgage person is still going to be willing to work with us. It's all going good. And, you know, but it is definitely a stressful, it's probably the most stressful thing you can do, is deal with buying a house. It's one of the biggest purchases of your life, if not the biggest purchase of your life. Because, like, what costs more than a house? You know, like, hardly anything. I don't know of very many people who have bought a house and then still have paid money for something more expensive that they don't then live in, you know, like, there's nothing else. It's the biggest purchase of your life. So it's super stressful. We've never been this financially comfortable before, and it's looking all good. So, you know, can't really complain too much about how things have been going. And, you know, I, again, always say it, but the viewers, you guys who are watching, you guys are a huge, major part of all of that. I'm probably going to be knocking out a ton of videos in the next few days. I'm going to try, simply because I need to get those views up. I need to get that money in so that we can afford to close on this house, to finalize the deal of this house. And if I just lay back and relax, like I sort of have been on making videos, things may be a little tight. So I'm going to try to double down, work my hardest on getting things done. Maybe do a dinosaur week is always a great way of not only encouraging the community to engage and give people some videos that they really would love and enjoy, but it also does bolster my income as well. You know, it's beneficial to me too, doing a dinosaur week for sure. So that's something I'm considering as well. But anyway, I gotta get to work right now. I don't want to be late, so I'll probably have this dug out by tomorrow. I'll work on it in my free time. But looking good, looking so awesome. So thanks again to the Matthias, who suggested that I build a beacon, and I was hesitant about it, but now I don't see a situation where I wouldn't do that. It's awesome. It's so awesome. So anyway, yep, that's where we're going to leave it. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video, comment below, do all those other awesome things people do. I haven't ended in that way in a long time, I feel like. But we'll be seeing you next time on TimeShot. Bye-bye.